Дамы и господа, вы все правильно поняли. Время непланового, внепланового стрима. Я вчера вечером сказал, что ближайшие пару недель у меня постримить, скорее всего, не получится. Или будут стримы необычного для канала характера. Поэтому мы решили с вами провести экстра-трансляцию, чтобы закончить нашу чудесную игру 13 Sentinelей. Да, 13 Sentinels. Ладно, я не буду больше на английском произносить, извините. Нам осталось буквально чуть-чуть. Большую часть боев и сюжета мы уже оставили позади. Сегодня мы, думаю, добиваем игру, финализируем и понимаем, что же все-таки происходит, наконец-то. Давайте начинать. Я думаю, долго не будем задерживаться. Опять переношу вас на второй мониторчик и переключаю. И сейчас еще моргнет. Угу. Поехали. Да, вчера мы закончили над Минами. Кто у нас, да, Мегуми Якушиджи мы зачистили, Иори Фуюсака зачищена, имеется в виду сюжетная линия, да, этих персонажей. Джуру Курабы тоже, Рёка Шинаноми, Шуа Мигучи, Томи Кисараги, Нинджа Агата. Осталось совсем чуть-чуть. Продолжим над Цунаминами. Спряталась такая, не вижу как будто.
So, who exactly is he? I saw a log made by me, but from 2188. In it, I spoke about a project capable of creating humans on another planet. And according to BJ, this is that, but the log alone doesn't leave me.
Это мы слышали.
This small puncture on my cheek, why does it glow when I touch it? It's scaring me.
А вот это уже не слышали.
Maybe aliens really did put something in me.
Угу.
Huh? You're a second year student.
Ты же знаешь, что тебя видно, да? Здорово.
Did you need something from us?
За ней. Чего уходишь? Ладно. На проверит, и биджета нету.
It's open. Where's BJ?
Вот, спрятался. Молодец.
There you are. Hiding in the laundry basket, huh? Wait, was that girl... Was she looking for you?
It seems likely.
You think she's working with the men in black?
Her affiliation is unclear. However, her intentions...
She wants the logs, doesn't she?
Correct. Or information on technology and the future.
People are starting to suspect me. We gotta hurry and find that Sentinel.
Неудивительно.
UFO, right? You said UFO, but it was manufactured in Japan, wasn't it?
It is the name of a control system.
Right. So, where do we find it?
The gate.
Вот как мы оказались внизу. Окей.
Okay. My bag's been open too. She must have looked in here.
Залазь.
That second year could be outside still.
Угу. Через окно полезли.
If I see her, I'll just sprint right on by.
Нет никого.
I don't see her.
Побежали. Ну, скорее всего, там она будет. Почему-то под вечер мы сюда приходим. Разработчикам было лень рисовать, видимо, этот храм в каких-то других, в каком-то другом временном промежутке.
We're here.
Activate gate.
What's the matter?
It is sealed off, just like Sector 5.
So we can't go today?
There is an opening in Sector 3. We may be able to go from there.
Sector 3?
It is in 2025.
40 years from now. Which means I'll be in my 50s. I'm having mixed feelings.
Полетели.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
Не совсем туда.
We're here? Jeez, this place is falling apart. I guess 2025 got hit pretty hard too. There's something on the ground. It's a student ID from my school. Ryoko Shinonome, class 2A. This picture.
Угу.
That's the girl I saw in the track room. How'd this get here? This place is in ruins. But it almost seems like someone's living here. Is the UFO close by?
It's 1.7 kilometers away.
Hey, don't leave me behind again. We're supposed to stick together.
Это ты еще не видела, как он летает. А, или видела?
Stop right there. Shinonome-senpai? Wait, did you time travel too?
I've been waiting. I knew you'd be here. This is 426's hideout. You're working with him, aren't you?
42 who? The heck are you talking about? I've never been here before in my life.
Don't play dumb. I'll deal with you later, Natsuno Minami. And when I do, you will tell me where he is. But right now, my mission is to take that data unit back with me.
Угу.
Now hand it over.
Ryoko Shinonome. You're being used. There's a reason they want you to find me. It's to prevent you all from seeing the logs and uncovering the truth.
I don't care about that.
Even the logs about you. And Tetsuya Ida?
You're not taking BJ.
Natsuno. Don't.
Out of my way.
Минус Нацина.
It's freezing.
Котигушки.
Wait, where am I again? Oh crap, that's right! PJ! Maybe he's... Nope, never mind. PJ! He's not here. What a mess. With the way things are, it's looking pretty grim for me. I can't go home.
О. Вот я мышкой хотел нажать, не знаю почему. Так, тут у нас должны быть... Да, вот она разблокировалась. Так, ну давайте Кейтара Миюру продолжим. Подождите, а Нацуна у нас заблокировалась или... Да, что-то я быстро пролистал.
Chihiro.
Так, у тебя тут одна штука осталась. Давай послушаем, что ты хочешь. Шейси
No point
Гигахара.
trying to make sense out of his story. And still too early to say anything for sure. But a scout unit from the future? And it possesses my consciousness? The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I
Это мы
know
уже
for
выяснили.
certain is that it's no
Все эти дети — это
ordinary scout
клоны.
unit.
Ну, или выращенные.
Natsuno-san, get it together. She's certain.
Как это мы слышали? Это выращенные искусственные дети.
Chihiro. She was acting like a design engineer.
А здесь настоящий город. Это все симуляция, ну или среда, которую создали для удобства пользования.
According to the history
Да,
of
для
this
удобства
era,
выращивания людей.
it has indeed been forged, but this era doesn't seem to be based on the two aren't connect. Perhaps back in 1945, but there's no hint the
Это мы все слышали.
Even if I
Может
do
быть.
bring the Sentinel back home, how can I bring myself to fight? The ones I swore to protect are gone.
Нет, а что тогда?
What's happened to her?
А,
Chihiro Morimura? She's the original Chihiro? Is there no going back to the way she used to be? Chihiro. Natsuno-san, I'm not sure why, but I really want to hear her voice right now. Could she still be at school? No point in trying to make sense out of his story. And still too but a scout
это мы слышали уже, да? Подожди, тут кот лежит. Погладь кота. Не хочешь? Ну ладно.
Natsuno-san's over the
Пойдем. Поищем Нацуну-сан. Стоп, стоп, стоп.
Oh, what do I do?
What's the hurry?
Miura-kun. BJ's gone. I'm pretty sure he's lost somewhere by himself. If he's caught, we'll never see him again.
All right.
Подожди.
Let's split up and find him.
Okay. He
Подожди.
couldn't have gone too far. Maybe he's inside one of the school buildings.
Okay, then you search the buildings. I'll search the campus perimeter.
У нас же в
Okay,
25-м
I'm on it.
году.
Thanks.
Вот что я там должен был? Блин, слишком громко разговаривал. Его же похитили. Как она сюда телепортировалась-то вообще?
Did you see that flying RC thing? It went back behind the North School building. Think it belongs to the radio club?
It was all boxy and weird shaped. Didn't look like a helicopter to me.
So it can fly. Behind the north building. That's where the old school building is.
Вперед, Кейтара, что ж ты думаешь долго так?
No sign of him. Sounds like rotor blades. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Natsuno-san's worried about you.
Hikaru Miura. I've been scanning for you from overhead.
Well, that's fortunate. I've been looking for you, too. Is what Sekigahara said true? Are you... me?
Keitaro Miura.
Why do you look like this?
When the world was destroyed, I died. I had to take your place and fight in the Sentinel. In order to do this, I was resurrected as an AI.
Окей.
So you've been using a Sentinel to fight off those monsters. That's what you're looking for, right?
Correct.
Then how did your AI end up in this scout unit?
There was a malfunction in the Sentinel. So I uploaded a part of myself to this drone. However, 72% of me is still wrapped inside the Sentinel.
Мгм.
Does Natsuno-san know that you're me?
We didn't get a chance to meet in the previous world. I'm very fond of Natsuno. It's best that she doesn't know.
If you're really from the future, then you must know. What's going to happen?
My experiences are all from past events.
Past events?
Time is relative. Even with future technology, time travel is impossible. We never traveled through time.
But you're Keitaro Miura from the future, right?
I'm an entity that used to be Miura. Before you.
Да, значит, на этой планете каждый сектор — это отдельный год. Ну, какой-то год, будущее, не будущее. Они типа между будущим и прошлым телепортируются, на самом деле перемещаясь между секторами.
The Sentinel. I can now access all logs.
So the rest of the footage is available.
Погнали смотреть.
Promise me. Before the final invasion begins, you'll research the logs and figure out a solution. Chihiro Morimura's plan. Operation Aegis. It will lead you all down a path of destruction.
Chihiro's plan?
Promise me.
Why are you asking me this?
Мне тоже интересно, почему его.
I'll be gone soon.
Morimura-san,
Is all going as planned?
all issues have been resolved on my end. 4 sectors are ready for the final phase. The remaining one is at roughly 70%.
Sectors.
Their structures are similar to these colonies. So that's what I've been calling them.
So we'll have 5 sectors then.
I've chosen not to divide them based on orbital positions. Instead, I've separated them by historical eras. I've been meaning to ask, why don't we create a residential district of the present day?
The decision was made to start over. From a time before the world took such a terrible turn.
Before the nanomachine incidents?
Perhaps humanity tasted the fruit of knowledge too early. When it was being decided how far we should go back, we couldn't come to an agreement. So we ultimately settled on preparing residential districts by era.
I've always wanted to live in the 20th century before the war. So this works out perfectly. However, some resources of the era are quite old. Accurately reproducing them might pose a difficulty. I don't think I can do it with confidence.
That's fine. As long as our civilization survives, I'll be happy.
Once it's completed, just one district will be the size of a city. It'll have a bustling population of 1.2 million people.
We have more residential areas than we originally planned. Miss Karabe's hands are going to be awfully full.
I'm sure everything will be finished on time. I have to get back to work.
Understood.
Окей. А, да, это ивенты, окей. Так, у кого еще много? Вот у Юки Такамии, поехали.
Aiba. Where could she have gone? Forget her. I need to find Nachan. I should check with Sekigahara if there's been any progress. A city in ruins. And this one's next. Is that what this place is gonna look like? I can't even imagine. Erika Aiba is a robot? Or, more accurately, a criminal by the name of Juro Izumi, who has no physical body of his own. He wanted to do something to me. Something that involved shooting me up with nanomachines. The Kisaragi involved in the bathroom incident. It was really just a robot built to look like her. Then that robot got damaged and was disposed of in the old school building. And now the robot's brain is in Aiba's body. How many days has it been since Nachan went missing? I was told she'd be able to find food, but I'm worried about her. I should hurry and get to the old building. Sekigahara is there.
Угу.
Some flirty rich kid who won't stop. He seems to be close friends with a gang leader at Sakura.
Пойдем? А, ну у меня, собственно, туда и надо.
Anyone there? Are you in here? Where is he? He said he was gonna be hiding around here. Maybe he's still looking for her. Or maybe he got caught.
We are here.
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
What does that mean?
He is in the same condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
Hey.
I still have my memory. I just ran out of my pills. Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsuno Minami. We've determined her location. She's in Sector 3.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation. But there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great! Let's go get her! Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
Go without me. I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all. Come over here.
What is it? What is this thing?
Take it with you.
Как думаешь?
I don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save Minami. I need to ask you a favor in return. Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinanome's medicine is in the nurse's office. Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
Ну ладно. У сектор 3. И чё? И где она?
So, where is Nachan?
southeast, 3.2 kilometers. There is an unusual concentration of androids.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
They must have found something.
Something? You mean, not John?
Хватайся и полетели.
Unit possesses no attack capabilities. It is up to you.
I know. I won't fail. I'm ready. Lead the way.
Сейчас мы всех расстреляем. Андроидов.
They're back. They won't come in here. But if I take even one step outside, they'll attack. Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming. I ate my last can of food yesterday. And now the soda I was taking sips from is empty too. Oh, what should I do? Am I going to die here? Without anyone knowing?
Aim for the battery.
That's what I'm doing! Like I'm supposed to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
No way. Yuki-chan?
Not John! I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuki-chan!
I finally found you. You're safe now, alright?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
I'd come find you anywhere, Not-chan. Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
Oh, Yuki-chan.
Я не плачу.
Sentinels
Это лук кто-то рядом режет.
active.
BJ!
It is why the androids could not approach.
You came back for me.
Of course. Small talk must come later. There are 4 androids approaching.
Let's go. No matter what comes our way, I will protect you. With everything I have.
To the final battle. Давайте на Чан уже добьем.
Cool. This should be a good spot, right? The river's nice and wide. Plus, no one else is around. It shouldn't be a problem if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it right now? Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17. To you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. But this change comes with a price. It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, that's not good.
Then, what do we do?
Will transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Not to know. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be.
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot. And I'll fight together with my pal BJ.
As long as Nachan isn't in any danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
There is another Sentinel for you.
What did you say?
You must work together
Угу.
and survive.
А вы
You
думаете,
know it.
как мы это защищали?
Processes must be performed concurrently. Natsuno, it's time to activate.
Okay. That was fast.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that?
О, нет.
It...
It disappeared.
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ? You okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited. He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data. So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. He's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ. BJ.
Зато у нас теперь лог есть полный. Жестко.
Right. Looks like I've lost them for now.
Какая-то железяка, да, к ней вырабатываешь чувство все равно, привязанности и так далее.
A girl with red glasses and braids. She created NMC-0204. The same pills I take. I saw her at the school. But what business would an android have there? Besides, there was something different about her then. DD-426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing? And why? Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle. Oral and it.
Это мы слышали уже. Этого не надо.
Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications. Especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world. That must be it. That must be why I killed her. She seems to have a particular fondness for me. It appears she confessed her feelings to me. And I have yet to give her an answer. What was I going to do?
Мы слышали.
That student I saw in front of the school gate. She's Natsuno Minami. She's likely already gone home by now. I'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. These numbers are for the message. One set is the user number, and the other is the password. A gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it. Why does this guy keep calling? Have I been following his orders this whole time? He wanted information, and he was trying to extract it from that data unit.
Окей.
These numbers are for the message. One set is the user number.
Мы только что слышали. А, ты хочешь, чтобы я позвонил? Понял.
So the numbers were for a message service. Wonder who would have left a message for me.
Он сам. Ставлю. 100 рублей. Тебе же.
You've reached the automated message service. Please enter your user number. Please enter your password. You have 2 new messages.
Hello, A. It's me. Turns out I was wrong. There are no outcomes where this ends well. My advice to you is to stop living in the past. You're responsible for your own future now. Hey, it's me. Well, you. I imagine you're pretty confused right now. Hearing this message, unable to remember a thing. So, I've entrusted a message to a good friend of ours. If you seek him out, you'll likely find him with Natsunomi Nami. Looks like I'm out of time. Above all else, finish the job. It's for your sake. Understood? What does that mean? An old-fashioned phone. If that message from myself was true, then Natsunomi Nami is a key figure in all this. She may get me a step closer to recovering my memories. If I can really believe what I heard, that is. I guess I'd better get my hands on that data unit and find out. I'll do some investigating of my own on Minami. I just need to find her first. Now, how should I approach this?
Полу, наверное, надо.
Saka tag along. She may even be able to help me find Natsunomi Nami. But I don't want to get her mixed up in all this. Juro, he's receiving 2 type NM.
Это мы уже слышали? Нет, а что ты хочешь послушать еще? Еще Нацуноми Нами?
Wait a minute. When I met up with Fuyusaka this morning, a girl passed by and said she was going to the track room. Wasn't that Natsunomi Nami?
Еп. Ну, у нас здесь один путь. Поэтому...
I'll wait for school to get out tomorrow. Then I'll head over to the track room. Fuyusaka's at the front gate. She's still waiting for me. Things might heat up again. I can't drag her into this. If anything were to happen to her, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. Fuyusaka wasn't kidding. They're crawling all over campus. I'd better stay out of sight. They must be trying to... Guess I'm steering clear of the track room for now.
Окей. Я понял тебя, игра. Сейчас по-другому сделаем.
Excuse me. Where can I find someone who's on the track team?
Oh, well, we're on the track team.
Ой, как удобно.
We have stuff we need to do. So... If you don't need anything, we'll be leaving now.
I'm looking for a student by the name of Natsunomi Nami.
Oh, Minami? She went for a run around the school. She hasn't come back yet. Yep, that's right.
Around the school. Got it. Thanks. That's... She's the one who delivered that package to me. The one that contained the message to myself. Looks like she goes to this school too. Where'd she go? Is she messing with me? She's definitely up to something. Natsunomi Nami.
Bastard! Stay the hell away from Nachan!
Wait, Yuki-chan!
For what? This asshole just held a gun to your face.
Stop this right now, you two!
Fine.
You seem to know who I am. Care to explain what's going on?
You really forgot everything, huh? Just like Shinonome. That's why I can't get a good read on you. Hard to tell whose side you're on right now.
You two. You lured me all the way over here. What are you planning?
Planning? I thought you came for him, right?
Him? That's what showed me the footage of myself.
Wrong. That's not the same one I gave you. That unit was a different one supplied by the SIU. They're the ones who had it say all those things.
SIU?
It's where those guys in black are from.
How do you... Just who in the world are you?
I'm Yuki. Yuki Takamiya.
Are you working with the SIU?
Strictly speaking, no.
Then why cooperate with them?
Got no choice. They're keeping tabs on Nachan.
So those black suits wanted me to see that footage. But why? So this is it. This is the data unit I was told to seek out.
There's a message for you.
A message?
He asked me to show it to you. So, here it is.
Nachan.
Why? Why did you temporarily erase your memories? Was it because of me?
Yes. I can't let them get their hands on this information.
My partnership with Ida. My dishonesty. You knew all along. Didn't you, Miura?
You might not know this, but you're a terrible liar.
I guess so. Why didn't you show me the data after it was analyzed? Because you took pity on me?
Some things are best left unknown.
I disagree. I should know about my own past. No matter how terrible I was. Can you link me to the logs through this message?
Sekigahara.
Please, Miura. Show me the logs from 2188.
Who's the target? The leading figure in nanotech research. Chihiro Morimura. She's a former executive of Newman Inc. After she left the company, I allowed her to participate in Shikishima's project. The project was put on hold, but she continues working on it despite our warnings. Our company will suffer massive losses as a result. That's not the real reason. Excuse me. You pushed for the acquisition of Newman Inc. And that initiated a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund. What are you basing this on?
Morimura's interstellar development project. It was one of 12 that were showcased for the acquisition. You used the project as a cover for the real use of your funds. But Morimura's actions threw a wrench in your plans. If an international agency were to catch wind of the situation, they'll definitely launch an investigation. And that will put you in danger of losing your position.
Are you threatening me, Sekigahara?
Like I'd waste my time. I'm an assassin. A professional. If I'm expected to perform my job perfectly, then I need every last detail on my target.
Sector 4. It's another colony that's still under construction. You'll find her research lab there. I'll be heading into orbit myself next month for an inspection. I want the job handled by then. And be discreet. I've just sent over security details for Sector 4. You'll also find a security personnel ID for your use. Eliminate Chihiro Morimura and put an end to the project.
First, I'll have to confirm receipt of your payment.
What was all that about?
Да.
Yuki Takamiya. She delivered the data unit to me near the riverbank. She seemed to have known me before I lost my memories.
Morimura's that one teacher, right? You came here from the future to kill her? But more importantly, the hell were you doing with that four-eyed bastard?
I'm an assassin? Morimura. So I really did do it. No. I wasn't going after Fuyusaka next, was I? And I've been lying to Miura. Was it about the change in command? No. That can't be right.
There you are.
Keeping an eye on me with your drone?
Finding you was simply a coincidence. Just like you, I'm now considered deceased. Ever since the battle in Sector 2, I've been in hiding.
So tell me, back on the battlefield in 2064, who used DD-426?
Someone did his research. Your Sentinel was the source of the infection. So the evidence suggests that you're the one who used it.
Guess that's how it looks.
I'm not sure who the real culprit is. However, Chihiro Morimura enacted Operation Aegis after we lost.
What is Operation Aegis? Just look at this place. What the hell happened?
Sector 3 was used as a trial run of sorts. It was the only terminal tested on, but it was enough to activate the self-defense system. Sector 4 will be the real deal.
The 1980s.
Once all the terminals are sealed by the self-defense system, then Operation Aegis will be fulfilled. If that succeeds, we'll no longer be able to loop. And we can't let that happen.
By loop, you mean going back in time, right? How is that different from shifting?
Well, this world was created only 15 years ago. You come from a different world, where the year is 2064. Your world never existed prior to 2049.
Never existed? But we're in 2025 right now, aren't we?
This is neither the past nor the future. That's how the 5 sectors were designed. They were created when you arrived from another world.
I've had enough of this crap. If there's really some other world, then prove it.
I take it you're aware of Miura's logs.
Logs?
Logs of the year 2188. I made an interesting discovery after studying the data myself. I learned that the real world is in 2188. We were meant to return there eventually. However, this world is destroyed before that time can come. A tragic incident indeed. Especially if it was the result of someone's careless actions. Our enemies, the ones we call kaiju, have one goal: to gain control over every mainframe in all sectors. Once that's accomplished, the 5 sectors will reset. This causes the world to be recreated, and that includes you. Morimura and I didn't exactly go back in time. We merely skipped the recreation. Didn't you deliver those pills to Morimura? For Izumi and Shinonome-kun? You and the others have no hope of fully recovering. However, there is a way for you to survive.
How?
I'll extract your data from before you lost your memories. Then I'll take it with me to the recreated world. That should stop the effects of DD-426.
Can you really do that? So then, what do you need me for?
To make sure we can loop, of course. I intend to stop Operation Aegis so we can start over again. And if I'm going to do that, I'll need your help. Still don't believe me?
Not really.
Well, you will once you see the logs for yourself. I need you to find Sentinel number 17. I know he made a copy of it. The data will be useful in the next world, so I'd like to get my hands on it. See that drone over there?
Drone?
А. Я думал, сейчас что-то прилетит. В небо смотрю, такой думаю.
Yes, but don't activate it just yet. That's no ordinary drone. It's him.
Miura?
It was before the Sentinels were randomly transmitted. He transferred himself into that drone and escaped. I managed to secure him in Sector 2. He doesn't entirely agree with my methods, though. As such, he's chosen not to cooperate. It would be best if you told him you saved him from me.
Come again?
You're going to convince him that you've saved him. Then, you'll retrieve the data from him.
You're asking me to lie to him?
He received command over Sentinel number 17 instead of me. I'm not exactly sure why, but he's the only one who can track and activate it. For your sake, cooperate. I'll ensure that Miura comes with us. Above all, this is for you and Shinonome-kun. Well then. You can't use the gate at school due to structural damage. I've set new coordinates further ahead. Feel free to use that one.
Hang on, I never—
To avoid suspicion, I'll have my men continue following you. They won't be aware of our plans, however. So try not to get caught. I'm heading back to Sector 4.
Sekigahara.
Hey, Miura. I'm glad you're okay. We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
Ай.
Chihiro Morimura's objective, especially for
Как это
those
мы
who
слышали?
thought she'll never be able. Yuki Takamiya, in order to protect Natsuno Minami. She had no choice, but she says she knows who issues orders to the Blacks. Apparently, it's Ida.
Это да.
I gathered some information, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job. To assassinate Chihiro Morimura. Iori Fuyu, despite having lost my map, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
All you're gonna do is slow me down. Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though. But the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
Come in. So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk? And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Just watch your ass in there.
А по лестницам их ходить не научили.
What the?
Akun.
Drop the gun. Now.
Железяка.
Drop the gun. Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida. That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android. Just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool.
I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way. Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara, so you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again, and she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why? Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. Oral NM sees the bottles made of plastic. I don't have much time, that's why I left myself a mess. I'll be able to check it using the message server.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because... Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony. It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you.
10 человек в колонии.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
At the power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh? Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Теперь понятно.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows. After I finished you off, of course.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tony, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Seki... Go...
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
Ei-kun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Yeah, I think it is. Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Найс. Ну что, осталось двое, остальные зачищены. Поехали. Такатоши, а тебе прям 42%, надо добивать.
I should head to school. My Yaki's Silbapon's waiting for me. No, wait. That's not the point. Can't lose focus. I need to find Okino. Noodle stir fry. I don't trust much, but if there's one except... If I had to guess, Okino must be a cat person. Well, not that that's particularly important to know.
Вперед! Пойдем в школу. Сейчас мы, наверное, поймаем двух. Сначала поймаем Джура, потом поймаем Агату.
Just another student. But she's so pale and covered in bandages. In the tree shade, she looked more ghost than girl. She's no ghost, but she is hauntingly beautiful. As long as I've gotten this close already, maybe... No. This is not the time.
Вот и поговорили.
No, of course not. Why would it be? Okino's a man anyway. If, hypothetically, I had fallen for him, it was when I believed him to be a girl.
Очень странная ситуация.
Now I remember. He cozied up to that rascal Ogata too. He even confessed his love. Sorry, Okino. But you strayed first. It's only fair. Excuse me, miss? Oh.
Не нашли мы ее. Ну ладно, побежали дальше. Упустили.
Hey, Corrupt.
Are we on for today?
I got somewhere to be.
I don't have any money.
Здоров. Не-не-не.
I know that cat. It's Okino's little friend again.
That kitty is so cute. Does it live at the school?
Oh, you mean Lucky?
Lucky?
Oh, you know, because he's a lucky cat.
Lucky, is it? A cat of many names, it sounds like.
What's so lucky about him?
You just hang around this cat, and you start finding money everywhere.
What? Seriously?
I mean, it's usually like a couple coins.
Oh, so just loose change.
Ну-ка, кот быстро сюда.
Worth a try. Let's see what's under the box, shall we?
Подожди. Так, еще раз. Куда кот-то делся? Где мне искать? Ну ладно. Но здесь кота нет, значит он вот в этом месте в проходе, который от этого здания. Сейчас посмотрим. В смысле? Мы пошли опять. Вот туда. Мы пошли сюда. В кафетерии, окей. Эй. А здесь он даже не хочет слушать. Так, чел, давай еще раз. Ты говоришь, нигде не будет. Давай сюда пойдем. Проверим. Здесь он тоже не хочет слушать. Обратно идем, значит. Этот walkway. Может, надо к автоматам прям подойти? Ну, логически, если подумать.
$100 coin. That's a lucky find. No.
Этого хватит, чтобы якисобу купить? Пойдем проверим. Так, мы пошли дальше искать кота. Значит, он сидел здесь, потом побежал куда-то сюда. Так, пойдем тогда в break area. На это потратить, что ли? Ну это же явно не то, ради чего я сюда пришел, да? Ну и ладно. Опа, вот.
$100 coin. That's a lucky find.
Бежали. Найдем, куда котик убежал в этот раз. Не сюда явно. А сколько у меня денег-то?
Sparkling soda, sugary and refreshing.
Пойдем на двор школьный. Будем проверим. Мне кажется, у меня уже хватает на Якисобу.
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what? I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
Ну, вы знаете, что надо делать. Что ты не хочешь под этим-то искать? Ой, ну ладно. Душнилово. Бежали.
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what? I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
No, there wouldn't.
Давай попробуем, может быть, у нас уже хватает. Или мы потратили на соду. Камон, чел. Видимо, диалог нужно выслушать слово в слово. Ну, пойдем. В смысле, подойти так, чтобы услышать полный диалог. Девчонок.
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what? I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
Нет? Чел, не хочешь? Постой еще, послушай. Кота-то не видно. Где кот? Пропал. Сейчас гуглить буду. Я не один такой, оказывается. Не самый очевидный квест. Нет, здесь я загуглил, что делать, и здесь пишут пока про то, что мы уже сделали. То есть мы подошли, где котик сидел. Здесь вот нажали X. Да. Да, мы здесь уже взяли. Котик уже в другом месте сидел, мы там тоже взяли. А вот про вот эти vending machines ничего не хочет делать, только тоже. Угу. Так, это есть. Да, про котиков мы посмотрели. Да, котика в проходе нашли. А, все, я понял. Это я просто не на всех аппаратах попробовал. Это не самое очевидное, да. На самом левом нужно это сделать. Всё, теперь за Якисобой. Ой, что-то я промахнулся.
I have 200 yen on me. Your finest yakisoba pan, please. Sorry for making you wait, yakisoba pan. But it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossibly delicious. But of course it is. It's yakisoba pan.
День прожит не зря. Пошли отсюда. И чего? Ну пойдем в скул-ярд теперь. Я, правда, не совсем понял, что делать дальше. Девчонки больше ничего не говорят. Ну пойдем сюда. Может быть, в брейк-эрию. Что там пишут? Здесь нет, значит, нам надо, наверное, в другое место, вот сюда. Сейчас посмотрим. А, ты покушать в школу сходил, да? Понимаем.
I don't see Okino anywhere. Is he not at school? Oh. Isn't that one of the Sentinel scout units? Why is this here?
This is not good.
And he's... You're the one from the shrine, where we crossed time. What's wrong? You can't move? Something's happened. Did Okino get him too? I should get him back to the hideout. Don't tell me I'm going to have to carry him. What a hassle. What am I, just another one of Okino's cronies? I don't have to run around cleaning up his messes. Stop, plastic gizmo! What's Sentinel technology doing here? How did you get here? I'll take a look. What is this?
What were you thinking, Okino?
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
What's wrong is this core system.
Oh, figured it out, huh?
Okino?
Professor Shinonome found it. Daimos? Really? Everyone knows that's one of the old kaiju survival sims. Even I played that thing all the time when I was a kid.
Don't worry about it.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony
Mhm.
in a video game?
I'm just reusing the infrastructure, environment management code. Relax. We're not gonna get kaiju popping up.
Still.
And hey, faster than building the code base from scratch, right? Come on. You love me, so you can trust me, right? The work's done. We've done all we can for the human race's future. As long as this colony's life support holds out.
Okay.
As long as I've got even a second more, I'd rather spend it with you.
Tsukasa. You're right. I'd rather
Tsukasa Mikasa.
myself. I'll see if I can explain it to Professor Shinonome.
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
What is this? That wasn't me, was it? But Okino and I were together. In love. It's impossible.
Это все симуляция.
Hey,
Чёртова машины.
just show me. Put it up again.
Here begins my final log.
This isn't the same recording.
Tsukasa's dead. The medical bio kits are no good to me now, so I only got an hour or two left. Why did it come to this? It was all logistical debate over Project Arc, an energy dispute. And Tsukasa, he argued to cancel the plan, to divert the energy to life support. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed. No. Too late to point fingers now. Izumi-san shot Tsukasa. So I made him pay. Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida. They made it out safe. And me. Though, I figure I don't have long left. The hangar's blown out. And the colony's in ruins. It won't even take 20 hours. All we've worked for will be gone. I came here so I could protect people. And now I'll die here. With my friend's blood on my hands. If Project Arc actually goes through. If I actually get to be reborn somehow. I hope I live to protect them. Protect all my friends. My friends. My Tsukasa.
Reborn? Okino was killed? What did I just see? Why do I have this pit in my stomach? Okino, where are you?
His biometrics unlocked those personal logs. That was this world's Takatoshi-san.
Yeah. I brought him here. Looks like Okino's with him, too.
Okino! Oh, good. You're safe.
Hijiyama-kun?
Светишь прямо в камеру.
Why are you so worked up?
Свет погаси. Давай головой своей заслоним. Не заслоним, ну ладно.
What? That image. It was definitely Okino. But what even was that?
Something on my face, or...
You didn't go to school today?
Oh yeah.
Весь день тебя искали,
I
слышишь?
skipped to do a little time travel.
Где был вообще?
Wait, don't tell me. Were you out looking for me at school?
Весь день облазил, слышишь?
No, really? Well, I'm glad he's safe. Why is that a good thing? Why does seeing Okino make me feel better?
Хорошие, очень хорошие друзья, потому что...
So you're still dressing like that.
You!
Whoa there. You move, I shoot.
Bastard must have followed me.
You led me right to Okino's doorstep.
No. You're here to kill him?
Hijiyama-kun, calm down. He's A. Sekigahara. He and I play for the same team. Isn't that right? You've done really well holding on like that. I think I know why you're here. You want what only I can give you. You can drop the gun. I won't run anymore.
Okino. I need it. Please, help me.
Sure. Since you finally asked nicely.
You two... Don't tell me. You two are... steady?
What if we are?
Хорошие друзья.
What does that matter to you?
Очень хорошие. Destroyer of Worlds. Так, сейчас я чат приду. Кофту сниму. Опять второй раз мышку беру. Поехали, ну так а тоже дальше играть.
Damn that Okino. How long is he going to toy with me? Then, I'm not thinking straight myself. Okino's a man. Why was I so scared that Sekigahara would steal him?
Дружба, потому что очень хорошая. Не хочется друга потерять хорошего.
That damn Okino. That was too far for a joke. Anyway, what was going on with those talking images? If I recall, they said something about being reborn?
Не знаю, зачем нам опять в школу, но пошли.
Now, where is Okino?
Опять он его ищет. Дружище, ты где? Я пришел тебя искать.
You're right on time.
Okino.
Here's the plan. I need to get some information out of the nurse's office. So I need you to distract the school nurse, Morimura. Just make sure she doesn't get to her office.
Без проблем вообще, чувак. Тут можешь мне спокойно эту задачу
Wearing a big white coat.
Да, не пропущу точно. Поручить можешь мне задачу.
Okino's trying to sneak into the nurse's office. So I have to keep Morimura occupied in the schoolyard. She should be wearing a white coat.
Да легко найдем, чел, легко.
Oh, that must be her.
So can you take care of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, she seems like quite a teacher. I can imagine the boys have a hard time focusing on class.
Hard time.
Now that's done.
Wait.
Yes?
There was an accident behind the school. A student's been injured.
Oh no. Can you help me get them to the nurse's office?
Oh no. Anyway.
Well, actually, they can't move because they broke their leg.
Oh, that's awful. We'll have to call them an ambulance, quick.
Wait, I mean, their leg's mostly fine, actually. They scraped their arm. Well, their entire body. They're very scraped. Maybe you should come and see for yourself.
You don't even go to this school, do you? I know that uniform. You're from Nigakuri High, aren't you? Are you trying to pull pranks on teachers?
The jig is up.
What year are you? Tell me your name.
45-й.
You're coming with me to the student guidance room. Who's your homeroom teacher?
Бежим.
About time for a retreat.
Бежим. Нет. Пока. Хорошо, что она за мной не пошла. Иначе были бы проблемы. Ну, и Окину там как-нибудь справится. Короче, я пошел. Я сделал все, что мог.
This place always helps me relax. Some kind of nostalgia, I suppose. The building still smells like it did back then. Back then, I was just focused on training to pilot the Sentinel. I never imagined I'd end up like this. What's wrong? You can take a closer look.
Лёва.
What do you think?
Там собирал.
I remember my first time seeing
Из
it
запчастей Жигуля.
too. The thrill of it all left me speechless.
So this is the Sentinel.
That's right.
Look
А
at those
дизайн
arms.
нравится?
Those
Брат мой
legs.
двоюродный рисовал.
It's like an iron giant.
A 2,000-ton invincible iron giant at that. You see those batteries on the front? Like a battleship's? I don't know much about the technical side, but it uses an electromagnetic field instead of gunpowder. 1 ton of shells in a single salvo.
A ton? They're just like the main batteries on the Nagato.
And those new flying bombs equipped on its back? They control their own path. Never miss a mark.
How is that possible?
It will revolutionize war as we know it.
If all that's true, then it sounds like a gift from the gods. Or something out of a science fiction novel.
Professor Doji can tell you the specifics. Apparently, it's based on this technology out of Germany. But I suggest you leave the details to the engineers. All we need to do is strap in and protect our homeland. And if I'm not able to, that duty will fall to you.
Aren't there any better candidates among the adults? Why did they turn to students like us?
The Sentinel's no ordinary machine. It chooses its pilots. You and I were apparently the only viable choices.
Hey, you two.
Huh? Kiriko-san!
Why are you here? This area should be highly restricted.
Oh, you know, I'm just delivering documents on the professor's behalf.
It's fine, Keitaro. She's the professor's daughter.
I have permission. Come with me. We'd better start on your sync connection adjustments. Well, the professor wants to anyway. I'm just the messenger.
Thank you for passing that along, Kiriko-san. Let's go, Keitaro. Since I never went back, Keitaro should have been made the only Sentinel pilot. But nothing in the history books even mentions him. Maybe they couldn't get the Sentinel ready in time. It can't be. It is! If it isn't Keitaro in the flesh!
Who are you?
Do I look that different? It's me, Hijiyama. I never imagined you'd wind up here too.
Takatoshi-san?
It's the hair, isn't it? I suppose I can't blame you for not recognizing me. I've been living here for half a year now myself. It's time to grow. Take a closer look. I swear, it's me.
It really is you, Takatoshi-san.
What happened to the Sentinel?
Well, that's actually how I came to this era.
What, through the Sentinel?
It has the capacity to time travel.
What? So it's true. It really is a weapon from the future. Where is the Sentinel? Somewhere nearby?
It is around here, but I can't move it. Shikishima and this era's government caught wind of it too. They've seized the Sentinel.
Dear gods. Okino said he didn't want anyone knowing he was here. Best not to go talking about Kiriko Doji either. Are you hungry at all? Come see where I'm staying. I'll treat you to some yakisoba-pan.
Oh no, I'm fine. These days, I'm in the care of Kurabe's grandchild.
I see. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this yakisoba-pan. It's the most delicious food this era has to offer.
Takatoshi-san, have you had the chance to try any hamburger?
What is this hamburger?
Это Каташа идет в гости.
It's the greatest culinary invention in history.
You overestimate your burger, my friend.
Лучший диалог в игре подъехал.
You disappeared. You came here.
What happened after I left?
You escaped as an accomplice to Kiriko Doji. At least, that's what all the reports said.
Nothing doing. Do you think I'm a spy as well?
No chance of that. But, even if you were a spy, you wouldn't face any punishment for it.
What do you mean by that?
There's nobody left in our time to authorize it.
So, we lost the war. Just like in the history books.
It's nothing to do with the war. The monsters destroyed everything.
What do you mean? Explain yourself. Hold it, Okino. Keitaro was talking about some horde of monsters. I want a real explanation. Hey! This place.
I think it'd be better to show you instead of trying to explain. So if we go back to the 1940s...
So it's true. This shrine held a way to travel across time.
You're coming, right?
Of course.
Then let's get going.
Everywhere here. It's the same thing. Tamao-san's house should have been around here. Not that you can tell with it like this. It's just like Keitaro said. There's not a soul in the factory, or the bunker. Doesn't look like there's anyone around here either. You'd think this place was hit by one of the air raids. But there isn't even a single body. No sign of any international aid or intervention.
Because Japan wasn't the only one hit. If I had to guess, this is the state of the entire world.
What are those? That's them then? The ones you've been talking about?
Yeah, they're all Daimos. Destroyers of worlds.
Did these monsters eat everyone?
They don't eat. The people have all been captured, thanks to a buried UFO. Well, a saucer.
A saucer?
That's what the Daimos are after. Their goal is to break through to that giant underground saucer. Specifically to get in contact with its tech. That triggers the saucer's shifter, which teleports civilians. As to where they go, or why the Daimos do it, we don't know.
So my mother, and Tamao-san, these things took them away? Wait, if the world was destroyed in the 1940s, then the land in 1985 should be...
It's hitting you too, huh?
Does that mean these are parallel worlds?
I'm impressed you even know the concept.
Used to borrow Keitaro's science fiction novels.
At the very least, there's one thing we know for sure. This reality and the other aren't connected by causality.
Nothing makes sense anymore. If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up. Just looking at this, it doesn't feel real.
Да.
Maybe it doesn't.
Вот так вот код брать в интернете. И пихать его куда попало. Ну, он не в интернете взял, от игры переиспользовал, но все равно. Это тупость такая.
What am I supposed to do now? If I'd been there before my homeland lost everything, if I'd fought in the Sentinel, maybe we'd still have some hope left. According to Okino, That chance is long gone. But he might still know something.
Ну, в школу.
I feel so powerless. In the end, all I can do is rely on him. He's telling me about all these things, but even I know this is all over my head. How do I make a difference? Is it even possible? Now, where is Okino?
Сейчас он опять будет такой. Опа. До свидания. Прокатило.
You certainly don't take pride in your appearance.
That's all I have to wear.
Do we really have students like you at our school? I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind his own business.
I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind it.
Покачал. Тань.
Not feeling great? That obvious. What happened? I looked at the wrong textbook. I was studying for the wrong subject the whole night.
That happens.
And of course, the teacher just had to call on me. Yikes.
Ужас.
So a total trash fire.
Мар. Только не говори мне, что опять за... Так, хорошо, денег нет. Пойдем обратно.
What's got you all nervous?
I just don't want to miss the show tonight.
Oh, so that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
It's, Midnight Meow Meow. I'm just a big fan, you know, back to front.
Oh, right. That show with the pop stars.
What, something wrong with that?
I mean, it's fine, but...
Так, тут тоже никого нет. Где все-то? Вот он мяу-мяу. Дай.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find. Oh, wait. This isn't what it looks like.
Стой.
Really, it's all a misunderstanding. No. I guess it wasn't a misunderstanding at all.
Давай купим что-нибудь.
I have 100.
Может, на Walkway теперь можем пройти. Ну, пойдем сюда. Ай, так, Атоша, какой же душный у тебя квест. 2 квеста даже. Тут никого. Жаль, обратно. Пойдем сюда. Опа.
That's... Really? What exactly are you doing?
Слышь, отвернулся. Тебе надо.
What's got you all nervous?
О, а ты хочешь его отвлечь, наверное, да?
So that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
Нет, не хочешь?
Midnight meow meow. Hold it right there. I'm just a big fan, you know, back to front.
Во, давай, поговори с ним.
That show with the pop stars.
What? Something wrong
Sorry.
with that?
I remembered something I have to do.
He's gone.
100? That's a lucky.
Так, я снова охочусь за монетками. Пойдем в Брейк-эрию сходим. Может, кот там появился. Ну, наверное, Волквей нам нужен. Да? Да. Кот не боится. Там побежали.
100? That's a lucky.
За Якисобой.
Wanna get going?
Yeah, but I want to hear more tomorrow.
I have 250 yen on me. Your finest Yakis.
Сейчас мы покушаем.
Sorry for making you wait, Yakisoba-pan.
Запьем это все.
Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossibly delicious. But of course it is. It's Yakisoba-pan.
Не могу запить, ну ладно. Пойдем сюда. Может, надо тот же путь пройти.
Wanna get going?
Yeah,
Слышали уже?
I want to hear more tomorrow.
Пойдем Брейк-эрию проверим на всякий. Так и знал.
So I'll see you at the usual place later.
Yeah, I get it.
Я не понял, что происходит.
I'll see you later.
Who was that just now?
Nobody, okay? It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, right. I should probably tell you. I'll be late getting home again tonight.
you've been gone every night for a while now. Where have you been going? Tokisaka Shrine?
You don't need to know.
Hey,
Go ahead and get yourself dinner. Don't wait up for me, okay?
it feels like he's hiding something.
Сказал он, попивая молочко какое-то.
I shouldn't right now. After sundown, I'll wait for him at Tokisaka Shrine. No point just sitting around waiting for him. I'll have to kill time for a while. That damn Okino. Is that what this money was for? Just a bribe to appease me? No, I'm getting too worked up about this. Damn his allowance. I can spend this all right now.
Да, ты же взрослый мальчик. Иди купи себе Якисоба-пан. Правильно. Злой кушает. А, еще есть. Это сейчас он побьет программу. Он на самом деле, наверное, в той же штуке, в которой сидели Агата и все остальные.
Delicious. Delicious.
На все сейчас потрачу, на полную котлету. Еще давай. Деньги-то не кончаются, да?
What was Okino planning with that girl? Something's going on with him. I can tell.
Откуда он еще одну достал?
Oh no. What time is it? I need to hurry over to Tokisaka Shrine.
Было громко.
I can't believe I overslept. It's so late. The two of them must be long gone by now. Probably. Well, no choice. I'll wait here and confront them when they return. Ogata.
Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? 'Cause I sure as hell do.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how you escaped, but I see how it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san?
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this. Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san. But according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the two of them?
Must be that girl from this afternoon.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went too.
What? How?
She mentioned something about it.
By the way, do you know how to work this time travel business?
Oh. You don't know either?
Да. Так и стояли втроем, ждали, когда же в кустах сидели. Дурачки, блин.
Did you have to take the same hiding spot? It's too hot over here now. Move over there.
Shut it. If it's so damn stuffy, then you take a hike. God damn it. Sick of all these mosquitoes.
Maybe they didn't even go today.
Well, Karabe already went home. But I ain't leaving until I know what's going on here.
Same here. The way things are, I feel like I don't know anything anymore. So, this girl, Kisaragi, what kind of relationship do you two have?
She's, you know, a friend.
A friend, huh? Okino hasn't been wearing the dress lately. Did he drop it for the sake of getting close to her? Maybe you weren't the person I thought you were, Tsukasa Okino.
They're coming.
Как ты это понял? Ну ладно, не буду задавать вопросов.
Seriously, I'm not lying. I know I saw that image pop up. I know. The access logs confirm you got in. The question is, why didn't we get a response?
Okino! Hey, idiot, don't just jump out.
Ogata? What the heck are you doing here?
Shut up.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you a little jealous? That's totally it, right?
Please.
Is
Get jealous
that what
over
this is
you.
about? You got jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. I was just worried about you. That's all.
I want to know how to save everyone.
To that underground place.
If there's a way,
Well,
then tell
the
me.
androids were all broken.
Блин, наложилось одно.
I understand. I'm doing my best to find the right answer here. I don't know if it'll be enough to save everyone, but it could make a difference at least. I'll tell you all I know. It's getting late. You should all go home.
Huh? Come on, Okino, you kidding me?
Oh, come on. I'll explain everything on the way back. So walk me home, please.
Damn it. You got off easy this time, Okino.
Now, we'd better get going.
To where?
The Tower of Knowledge. That's where it all starts.
What is this?
I told you about this before. We're inside the buried UFO.
So this UFO, it's somewhere deep underground?
Let's see. First, you'd better take a look at this.
I know that shoreline.
That's Ashitaba City in the middle. And 300 meters below the surface, we have this.
The saucer.
Around 30 kilometers in diameter.
That's gigantic.
Не первый раз мы эту цифру слышим. На самом деле, потому что
So this is what the Deimos had been
это,
chasing?
ну, может быть, это сформировано как космическая вот эта летающая тарелка.
Which means it's also buried there in 1945. The people there disappeared when Deimos came into contact with it. Same as in my time. But there's only one left, still fully functional. And that's the one in 1985.
We know there's a pattern to the attacks. 40-year gaps, going chronologically backwards. Then why has nothing happened in 1985? Why skip that year and go straight to my time?
That's actually pretty sharp, especially for you.
Hey now.
It's because 1985 is kind of an outlier. Someone in that time has the decode control key. In other words, that'd be the one sending commands to the Deimos. That's why they never mounted a full attack. They just went straight to Sector 5. Sector 4 will be the final target on their list. Which means 1985 will be our last line of defense.
So in the end, we can't stop the commands?
Well, you already know the situation. We have no idea who's actually summoning them. Even then, killing the source would be meaningless. Someone else would just start broadcasting the signal. Anyone implanted with the interlocutor is a candidate. Any one of them can be the Deimos' wayfinder.
So even I might be...
Yeah. Even you could be the one luring them to us.
So why do we have it in the first place? Who modified us with that interlocutor? Is that what they wanted? To destroy the world?
Like I said, there's still a lot we don't know. Besides which, it's this UFO that's abducting people. We don't know much about the Interlocutor, but it's general use information technology from 2188. It's got that decode sending out commands, but that's comparatively a very minor part of its function.
Wait, minor?
That's the part I don't get. Something else is eating up over 80% of the Interlocutor's processes. Some totally unrelated function. Nothing to do with the decode. I tried to find out what function the system's prioritizing, but I don't know. None of this makes sense. The data throughput of the decode isn't that much. It basically just needs to maintain a link to the person commanding the Deimos, and access 3 locations at regular intervals. One of the access points is the mainframe of the UFO. Universal Control. Might have to do with the reason people disappear. I'd need more data to know for sure. The second point of access is Sector 1. The automated factories in the year 2105. The factories weren't destroyed when they attacked. They're using them to manufacture more Deimos. That's where the Sentinels were created too. And the final access point, by my guess, would be the thing Tomi Kisaragi saw. Some kind of satellite in orbit. And from its data banks, they're pulling blueprint data for the Deimos themselves.
Even knowing all that, though, are we any closer to saving the world?
It's a long shot, but if I can figure out this UFO and the orbital contact point, it's possible we can bring back the people who disappeared. But yeah, it feels like I'm still overlooking something. Something a bit more fundamental.
Так. Эх. Нельзя добить его. Ща, подожди, анлок. Сейчас мы Кейтару добьем. Кто у нас еще остался? Ренни Гота, окей. Давай Кейтару добьем. И потом Ренни Гота. Который нам расскажет, видимо, все оставшееся.
Everything looks like it's made of gold. I remember the day the Kurabe family took me in. I held Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this. Chihiro. I don't care who Chihiro says she is. She's still family. Takatoshi-san. You actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up? So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah. The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for. Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons.
Takatoshi-san, if anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid! Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there. And if it ever looks grim, I'll be the first to take a bullet for you. And don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
All right.
I want you to show a little more spirit, Keitaro.
Let's go. We're taking back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear.
Ну давай, посмотрим. А, буквально.
There it is. Just how I remember it. Freeze! Another one? He's still alive. I'm using low power shots, but still. Feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting. I'd better join her.
Save some action for me, all right? I'll catch up to you soon.
BJ. A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now. It worked. All right, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold dear. Even if it costs me my life.
Угу. Ну что? Погнали, Ренья.
It would appear I can no longer rely on Shikishima. Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward. Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
Да.
Ayame Park, please.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura. Described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely A. Sekigahara. There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time. So she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a murderer.
Она же убила себя.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to
Мы
avoid
же
being
видели только
spotted
что.
at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That man with that call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect. He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe that would give him a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Gotoku, I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it. And I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
Maybe she always has been. That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 426, let alone 2.
О, это интересно, я что-то нащупал. Какую-то функцию.
Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone. When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
Выкручивается.
Goodness, romantic feelings for him? No, God no. Not my cup of tea.
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would. The truth. I spoke with the pilot of back then, the truth.
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
Выкрутилась.
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426.
that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question.
Ой.
As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426. Or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
426 was the one who overwrote my memories? So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
Жесть. Времени, развилок и воспоминаний, флешбеков. С чем ругаешься?
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment, the one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
Михира Чоримура.
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura. The one from the year 2188. And the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
Mm-hmm.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Это уже было. Прикольно.
Chihiro-san. Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Упрямый ребенок.
I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up. So, tell me. You were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly.
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Если сейчас игра меня заставит проходить батлы остальные в Дистракшене, то я психану.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you... Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako.
Мы это видели уже, когда воевали. Как раз она вылезла из Sentinels и пошла искать.
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's That's fine. Just hurry up.
Так. Продолжаем. А? Чего? А, это флешбэк.
Strange. I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find, regardless of time period.
Yes, but this must be... Well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So, where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go.
Милота какая.
Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found.
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
Хороший вопрос.
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Да, нам тоже интересно. Расскажи, пожалуйста.
Among the logs from 2188,
Мистер Иньягото.
Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The log from the future I saw first. That would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself. One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case.
Да.
I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him.
Хорош.
Individual I saw in that log footage. They all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Let's recall this log.
Professor Takamiya, how are the projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone. Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube. The infrastructural storage cell, right? The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs. And if it can't be repaired, well, fine, 1 probe down. We've got thousands more. And our passengers? I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them. These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders. By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test. We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him? Not much, I guess.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible. Though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear.
Видали чат, что у меня есть?
He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son. But not her child by personal conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control. Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it.
Зайчика
The
гладит.
professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near,
The professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Зачем ты девочку расстраиваешь?
Saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log. So you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Хорош. Ну куда ты на этих коротких ножках убежишь? Никуда.
Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
Скажет, что не знал.
It's simple, really.
А, или скажет. Сейчас посмотрим.
That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers.
Мгм.
It really is her ID.
Yori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is. Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024, yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this.
Есть, давай. Рассказывай.
That seems unlikely.
В смысле?
Imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
Пятьдесят семь. Какой вейв? Вы о чем? Ну какой, не хочу драться. Ну откройся. Может, я если 10 раз нажму, оно откроется? Капец, блин. Сразу на 5-ю можно мне, пожалуйста? Ладно, давайте повоюем чуть-чуть. Еще... Конечно, я самых классных юнитов взял.
Leave it to me.
Так, 108 тысяч у меня. Давайте, блин, не знаю, так тоже прокачаем. Нет, так тоже слабенький. Давайте вот этого прокачаем. IP 616 у него, да. Капец, блин. Нет, ладно, давайте сначала кого-то другого. Так, вот этого челика давайте. Рейлган ему улучшим. На всю котлету. Дальше, что у него еще есть? Вот, Миссал Рейн возьмем. Не знаю, будет полезно это против чего-либо или нет, но посмотрим. Антиграунд Хантер Миссал тоже возьмем. Улучшим. Отлично. Main Battery Mega Railgun. Импистанер. Давайте что-нибудь уже существующее у него улучшим. Окей. Еп. Поехали. Придется, чат, драться, блин, с этими роботами. Дурацкими. Сейчас мы быстро отстреляемся.
Sometimes that's all it takes, huh? Just give us some magnets and levers to mess with and we're happy.
Huh. Did you forget, Nanji-kun? That was where you proposed to me.
What?
Yeah, said you'd protect me forever. Oh, back in 2nd grade? He said that to me too.
I love you, Лас. Ой, это случайно было? Да, они стоят, ждут, когда договорите. Я тоже. Дайте мне выбрать сразу Курабу. Это батл старт. Давай уже старт. Ищ. Сразу сюда еще одну. А дронов у нас нет? Я не помню. Нет дронов. Давай floating mine хотя бы сюда разместим. И флэр торпеда запустим. И anti-air defense players запустим. Jesus. Окей. Так, давай зацепим как можно больше. Так, тоже сюда подлетай. Так, еще один центрик. Так, Heavy Railgun. Нет. Пам-пам-пам. Давай вот этим. Во. Блин, вот это они толстые, ладно. Это прямо не очень хорошо. Не самые сильные у меня юниты, скажем так. Так, этих потом. Давай. А, сюда он не может подлететь. Ладно, давай здесь гаситься. Давайте друг на друга щит. Останавливайся, чё. Так, сюда. Давай эпишку восстановим. Ну вот антиграунд у нас есть мощненький. Вот сюда его можно запустить. Есть у нас еще воздух. А, ну давайте попробуем Хантер Миссл запустить. Вот сюда. Так, еще один центриган нужен. Сюда. Так, ты тоже, подруга, давай сюда куда-нибудь. Еще один. Ихни, у нас тут подходит прямо уже. Товарищи. Да, они, конечно, толще и толще становятся. Не очень удобно это. Вау, окей, отлично. Городу явно не самое, не очень хорошо. Так, еще анти-air defense flares. Давай попробуем демолишер блейдом их разнести. Или лип-атаком вообще. Во, лип-атакой можно. Это было ни о чем, ладно. Добивайте уже этих несчастных роботов. Антиграунд пирсинг рокетс. Давай. Туда. Вау, вот это клево было. Это было клево. Теперь нам нужен Миссил Рейн, но, наверное, не сюда. А куда-нибудь. Хотя, давай вот сюда выпустим лучше. Вот сюда. Давай, сноси его. Так, у города 8... Ё-моё. Подожди, в смысле 58%? Вы чё, ребята? Какой 58 вообще? Вы чё? Это... А, это ракеты, которые от чувака летят, окей. Нашего, в смысле. Давай, добивай этих пацанов. Так, надо что-то что-то делать. Да, вот так. Вот так вот. Иди его фигач сюда. Слабенько, слабенько, надо это прокачивать. Так, пирсинг, рокетс, давай, добивай этих. Молодец, Кураба. Молоток. Так, а рядышком уже никого не осталось, но мы можем сюда идти. Но лучше мы сделаем что? Мы сделаем вот сюда. Пуск ракеты. А давай еще один. Ё-моё. Им явно понравилось. Yep.
Calm down, idiot. I'm invincible.
You're the idiot here. Cut the tough guy act. Just please be careful.
Нормально все.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Сейчас мы его накроем. Щитом, не переживай. Только не говорите мне, что Миссил Рейн наносит уроны нашим Сентинелям. Давай, защищай, Якушиджи, не получится. No, 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 no. Кажется, минус Якушиджа. Нет, смотри, нормас. Отлетит вовремя. Еще и щилд давай на нее положим. Пора их кончать. Репейр. Давай куда-нибудь сюда. Репейр. Так, этот понтовый. Здесь никто. О, давай вот. Да. Так, Якушиджи, куда-нибудь сюда отходи. Тоже куда-нибудь сюда отходи. Еще одну Shield Matrix давай накинем. Да что ж ты не достаешь-то такой? Дружище. Давай сюда еще один центриган. Не достаем. Погнали сюда. Are you winning, son? Что-то это было жестко прямо. Ну, мы за оценками не гонимся, поэтому просто душно и долго.
bad for saying it, but it's kind of hard to focus on being sad when I'm this hungry.
That's only fair. We've been fighting these monsters non-stop since sundown. If I could have anything, well, I was hoping I could enjoy hamburger again someday.
Once this is all over, I'll make as much as you want.
Sounds good. Am I still invited to this?
Of course.
Guess I'd better stay alive then. Wouldn't want to miss it. That's the last of them, right? Let's keep it going.
Ди нам поставили. Давайте, быстро, 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 быстро. Так, пошел нахрен. Тебя оставим, тебя пока оставим, тебя оставим. Тебя пока уберем, тебя оставим. Тебя оставим, тебя убираем, тебя оставим, тебя убираем. Все. А, еще кого-то можем, да, поставить? Ну, давай... Ладно, давай его возьмем. Только что мы должны сделать? Нам надо кого-то улучшить. Кого-то улучшить. Можно попробовать... Вот его, у него есть антиграунд миссил бараж. Потому что они близко подходят. И антиграунд лог миссилс тоже возьмем. Давай еще вот это улучшим. Или по атаку улучшим. Поехали. А, я вспомнил, в чем смысл. Да, мы ждем 14 часов Миюки и Набу. Сразу тыкаем сюда. Тык-тык-тык-тык-тык-тык. Интриганы. Так. Антиэйры. Дальше. Интерсепторы. Дальше. Лонгрейнджем сразу фигарим куда-нибудь сюда. Так, чтобы того захватить. Отлично. Дальше. Миссил Рейн. На кого мы его обрушим? Пока что как будто бы нет у нас таких потенциальных жертв. Поэтому сейчас бахнем. Куда бахнем? Наверное, куда-нибудь сюда. Нет. Так, хочу что-нибудь послабее пока что. Не достает, не достает. Ну ладно, давай сюда. Чуть-чуть. Так, Анигуча. У нас флотинг майн куда-нибудь сюда. А вот сюда давай. Вот сюда. Сразу сюда антиэр на всякий. И еще дронов. Так, дальше wide range. Wide range. Ну, давай wide range. Угу. Дальше. Guardian Avenger. Звучит вкусно. Давай сюда его запульнем. Так, а тебе надо гущу событий. Вот сюда. Угу. Так, а этот товарищ вот сюда должен пойти. А, это беспонтово было. Это было беспонтово. Так. Антиграунд Хантер Миссел. А, подожди. Это у нас уже гладиатор, твою мать. Прямо сюда бахнем. О, хорошо вошло. Еще дронов. Мать твою за ногу. Ну, давай сюда. Ё-моё! Что так больно-то? Тебя влетело? А, потому что здесь два гладиатора. А, жесть. А я смогу их снести, наверное, этой пухой или нет? А что еще у меня есть? Есть хоминг миссил, но он долго летит. Есть wide range. Давай попробуем. Вот так. Одного снесли? Нет, не снесли ни хрена. Так, иди спасай подругу свою. Кинул хотя бы. Отлично, давай сюда. Гуляй. Так, сюда тоже стреляем. Так, сразу давай повесим щит на них. Ну, наверное. Блин, ну там... А, нет, получилось. Все, отлично. Антиграунд Хантер Миссил. Давай-ка мы закинем вот сюда. Отлично. Что я хочу? Я хочу эпишку восстановить, наверное. Давайте EMP-шку дадим. Еще дронов выпускай, дружище. Дроны нам не помешают. Так, а тебе надо вот сюда бахать. Найс, молодцом. Так, здесь у нас... Вот так. Снести их, ну, ракетами хотя бы посмотреть, получится или нет. Да, кажется, получится большую часть снести, но они, конечно, сейчас по нему полетит. Сентриганов не хватает. Давай-ка вот сюда поставим. Нет, Натчан не окей, она отъедет сейчас. Угу, продолжаем. Там гладиатор, который, блин, сейчас... Которого мы сейчас отъедем. Угу. Так, вот этих надо гасить. Вот этих гасить. Давай вот так вот. Эйкуну плохо. Да тихо-то, я знаю. Куда ты? Алло, алло, вот сюда иди. Нет, ты тоже передвигайся вот сюда. Глубь. Are we winning, son? Давай. А откуда столько ракет летит? Подожди. Что происходит вообще? Вот отсюда летит. Но они же не умеют. Почему они так мощно вдруг? Ай. Сюда подойди. Да, и зафига этих ракетами. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ай-яй-яй. Вот сюда стреляй. Так, пошли по щам им надаем. Отлетело. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. А что ты застрял-то? Тебя окружили, что ли, или что? Или я чуть не то выбираю? Нет, выбираю то. А, он застрял, походу. Ну, все. Офигеть. Зажали чувака. Ну, все. Понятно. Пора, мне кажется, устроить им ад на земле. Вот так вот. Уродцы, сейчас вам прилетит подарок с неба. Восстанавливайся. Сюда. Так, у тебя слишком много EP, надо что-то тратить. Что-то тратить. Homing Missile надо запустить сюда. Да? Или Long Range Missiles можно запустить вот сюда. Хотя здесь и так сейчас накроет их нормально. Здесь пока беспонтово. Давайте вот сюда запустим. Кого-то снесли. Я застрял просто, подруга. Тихо. Стой на месте. Плана никакого. Никакого плана. Давай вот туда запихаем. Окей. Гладиаторы самые жесткие. Ну охренеть просто, ребята. Что такое? Как я вообще в этой ситуации оказался? У меня сейчас отъедет бегуча. Так, ну мы сейчас делаем так. Мы берем X, Heal Team HP, захилили. Теперь Action, Shield Matrix. Как-нибудь вот так. Так, давай, добиваем этого гладиатора позорного. Так. Призывай давай, пора уже. Дружище. Блин, а теперь и пишку восстанавливай, сиди. Сюда Хантера запустить или вот сюда. Или помочь вообще Амигучи. Лучше Амигучи, наверное, помочь. И вот сюда запустить. Сложный выбор. Давайте вот сюда пустим. Хотя нет, лучше вот сюда, наверное. Здесь больше целей вкуснее выглядит. Давай вот сюда. Отлично. EMP станер можно тоже как-то бахнуть, наверное. Не стоило того, надо было отойти. Блин. Ой, нет, тихо. Хотя бы одного. Хотя бы одного. Давай сюда Гардиан Энджела поставим. Ой, дружище, возвращайся на базу. Ой, сейчас ракеты прилетят. Охренеть. Я уже, наверное, не защищу теперь. Жесть. Вот, давай вот это хотя бы снесем. 5 ракет. Жесть. Лети сюда. Носи эти ракеты нахрен. Так, ну тебе надо восстанавливать эпишку. Так, ну нам только вот эту штуку использовать теперь. Туда давай еще раз запустим. Отлично, боже мой. Какие душные вы. Так, а лазеры беспонтовые, поэтому можно вот сюда. Так, восстанавливаем. Не-а. Ой, запрыгнул. Запрыгнул челик. Сейчас мы его снесем. Нифига мы его не снесли, потому что он за защитой. Так, отдвигайся. Так, ты сейчас отъедешь. Какой I can help? Ходи давай назад. А у меня вообще еще не осталось ничего. Ладно. А ты едешь вообще или нет? Ушнилово какое. Так. Ага, ракетами. Давай посносим ракеты. Ты Гахара, давай. Anti-air defense players. Еще нам нужны. Ground Hunter Missile, давай сюда. Найс. Опа, EMP-шка, давай. Нет, восстанавливайся. Так, этот отъедет. Эти еще не отъехали. Вот это еще хрень здесь далеко где-то стоит. Вот это вообще полный HP. Вот эта хрень пуляет ракетами. Давай сюда запустим. Еще одну импишку, что ли, сделать? Нет. Коминг миссл, что ли, бахнуть? Сюда или сюда? А можно, наверное, вот сюда. Да, добить его. Он отъехал наконец. Так, лазерами давай. Так, восстанавливайся. Какие-то ракеты позбиваем и чуть-чуть дамага нанесем, это уже будет хорошо. Ракеты позбивать надо, ракеты. Жалко, я не могу посмотреть как-то. Задеваю я ракеты или нет. Какие-то, наверное, сбил. Так, тут хоминг миссл-то прилетел, нет? Капец ты толстый, тебе даже хоминг миссл нифига не дает результата. Вот сюда, кстати, можно отправить. Сюда отправить по этим ребятушкам. Или вот по вот этим. Давайте лучше по вот этим. Чтобы они сейчас Guardian Angel, или как он там, подорвали, и он бахнул, уничтожил их. Ну, отлично. Но я боюсь, что лучше пока что поиспользовать именно вот это. Так, давай снесем его. Да блин, не снесли до конца. Угу. Давай, сноси ракеты. Молодец. Эти ракеты давай. Че, это так не работает? Мы же выделили вроде. Без вопросов. Можем сюда, конечно, но лучше вот сюда, я думаю. Да, замывайся сюда. Ну давай, да? Почти еще. Второй их точно добьет. Второй их точно добьет. Где тут этот? А, все добили, отлично. Это вот бы добить. Даю чуть-чуть. Ладно, давай сюда. Ничего не хочу слушать. Я сильная, независимая. Так. Так, давай сюда, лонгрейнджем. Отлично. Ой, нет, самон. И теперь восстанавливаю. Это, конечно, тупо. Ну, или наоборот логично, не знаю. Ай, давай все-таки призовем дронов. А то как-то бредятина. Дронов. Хотелось бы добить, наверное, вот этого челика. Давай вот так вот бахнем. Угу. Ой, жесть, по Сикигахаре прилетел. Да что ж ты не достаешь-то? Давай сюда. А могу хэви Knuckles? Они достанут? Нет, не достанут. Ну давай тогда замываемся. Да. Так, давай вот сюда отойдем. Кажется, реально быстрее будет... Ой, уничтожили. Быстрее будет дождаться окончания. Мы не отъедем. На импишку не хватает. О, зато хватает на анти-эйр бомбардмент. Давай-ка сюда. О, отлично. Первый раз пригодилось. Давай, отходи сюда, Сикигахара. Нет, да, Сикигахара. Па-па-па. Давай сюда. Куда-нибудь давай сюда. Щилд. Повесим щилд на них. Давай куда-нибудь сюда. Ходи к ним поближе. Ой, ладно.
Sentinel number 11 transmitted. What's the plan? You're done. Good. Target destroyed.
I can do this.
What now? Nailed it.
Score!
My turn now. Move. How was that?
Come on!
Stay on guard.
Что у нас там вообще? Какая ситуация? Экшен. Давай еще дронов выпустим.
Backup deployed.
Backup deployed.
Hope I can pull my weight. What now?
Восстанавливайся.
Gotta keep it together. Let's go, Nocturne.
Восстанавливайся.
Defensive mode active. I can take them all. Attack landing. I'll take them all.
Don't waste any chances. Good.
This isn't so hard. Let's do this.
They're targeting this as the plan. Enemy threat range. I'm in range. That easy.
Наконец-то, боже мой.
How many down?
Так долго мы еще не сидели. Это только третий.
Aegis worked. The terminals closed off.
What's wrong, Ryoko? Are you all right? You're not hurt somewhere, are you?
No, just tired, that's all.
Hey, don't try to cozy up to Ryoko-san. She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Wait, Gojo-senpai and Shinonome-senpai dated?
Чуваки.
Fail to see how that's relevant, Sekigahara. Yes. For about half a year during middle school. We split before we graduated.
But why? I don't remember.
It was her idea.
Очень
And so
удобно.
was the breakup, though I couldn't tell you the reason.
My guess is you were the reason. The point is, stop bothering Ryoko-san.
Akun. No more enemies, right? How long is this battle gonna go on?
Так, это было непросто. Просто. Но мы всегда можем сделать вот так, да? Так. Чтобы нам было проще пройти. Надо было, наверное, изначально так сделать. Ну ладно. Значит, что мы с вами поняли? 76% distraction, 95 remembrance. Вот, блин, тут не дают закончить. Нормально. Тут у нас mystery файлзов привалило. Mystery поинтсов. Сейчас мы все пооткрываем. Или не пооткрываем, не все не на все хватает. Видимо, вот это красненькое, оно будет даваться в ходе игры как раз. Japanese History Book. Окей. Ну что, хотел я, друзья мои, хотел я сегодня зафиналить, но, видимо, продолжим мы с вами через 2 недели. Через 2 недели. Сегодня я уже не успеваю, к сожалению, никак добить это дело. Посмотреть, в чем же смысл. Нам не расскажут, видите, пока мы не добьем с вами войну роботов. Знаете, когда я приобретал игру, там было на одном сайте написано, сколько времени потребуется для того, чтобы ее пройти. Вот походу, там было написано 36 часов. Вот походу это правда, знаете, не просто так цифры написали. В любом случае, мне жаль, что заголовок стрима сегодняшнего вас немножко обманул. Сегодня не финал. Но финал у нас будет... Это, знаете, клиффхенгер, да? Когда вот у нас манга какая... Читали мангу когда-нибудь? Вот там бывает, автор напишет, а потом хаятус, или как они там, хиатус. Ну, в общем, на перерыв уходит длительный и возвращается через пару месяцев. Вот у нас такая же ситуация. Я, правда, не через пару месяцев вернусь, а через 2 недели, но, тем не менее, добьем, зафиналим. Это будет приятный бонус через какое-то время. Вот. Так, сейчас я перепроверю, что сохранился. Да, 32 часа, 33 часа мы с вами наиграли. Спасибо большое, что были с нами на трансляции сегодня. Подключались, отключались. Всегда благодарен вам за это. Если смотрели в записи, то тоже спасибо большое. Не забывайте на YouTube подписываться. После этой игры у нас будет много интересного на канале. Все записи по этим Sentinel'ам вы можете найти в специальной папочке, плейлисте в конце. В смысле, внизу ссылочка должна быть, по идее. Ну или на канале посмотрите среди плейлистов. Не забывайте ставить комментарии, писать ваши лайки. писать комментарии, ставить ваши лайки и подписываться на канал, еще раз скажу, да, на наш основной в Ларайте, на канал с записями, где вы смотрите запись, наверное, эту на YouTube в Ларайте, вот, и приходить на трансляции. Они у нас будут понедельник, они идут вторник, четверг, суббота, воскресенье, но как уже сказал, в следующих 2 неделях расписание будет немножко иное. В частности, его, скорее всего, вообще не будет, то есть стримов не будет, но посмотрим, как пойдет. Может быть, получится необычный, пока не буду спойлерить что, но необычный стрим провести для вас. Все, друзья мои, спасибо за просмотр. Желаю вам хорошего вечера. Пока-пока.